last night we started out giving out some of this volume, which we've done on last year's conference, which was City and Soul. And we're really, really proud of this volume. I think you will be, to be part of it. And that is what we're doing here. We're having the conference, and then we're producing these books. We are lovers of books, as you can tell.
Well, at the end of the evening last night, there was this important distinction made between imagination as a faculty, right, and imagination as a background, a reality that's there all the time, that we're in the imagination. And this is a very important premise of archetypal psychology. It follows Jung's idea that we're in the psyche isn't in us. So if we go back to this original paper on Senex and Puer, which was written almost a half century ago now, and his argument there is we live in a time when this archetypal configuration has been split, the old from the new, okay, the past from the future. And he says very passionately, it's our task to overcome this split. You see the significance of this configuration in politics, in the vast polarization of liberal and conservative, in religion, between fundamentalism and the sort of New Age spiritual quest, and you see it in psychology, between this hard-nosed behaviorism, cognitive science that's taking over, and other much more imaginative approaches. We shouldn't try to follow Hillman, we should try to follow the daemon that animated him. Okay? What was it that he's really pointing to? Okay? That's where we need to return. That's what endures, that's what's important.
I absolutely love Glen Slater's first paragraph of his introduction to Senex and Puer. I think he just nails Hillman in the place that I want Hillman nailed. Because those are the starting points for me. So Glen says, James Hillman undoes. That's good. He undoes. You enter his writing and a conversation or an argument will occur, either with him, with yourself, with some well-worn belief system. Favorite theories will either be turned on their heads or you'll be guarding them all the closer.
But I think that part of what Dr. Hillman is doing here is trying to help us imagine better. We imagine all aspects of our experience. The whole world is imaginal. This is one of the rare places in the world where I feel okay saying that. I feel like we can kind of get on board with that. You know, the whole world, we imagine our entire experience is all of it, the whole world. Everything we experience is imaginal. And then we say, well, how does imagination function? What are the aspects of imagination? Sometimes it's pretty crusty. The analogy that came to me about imagination last night that I want to play with is to breathing. And I think imagination is like we're doing it all the time. We're in it, and we're participating in it.
We use our imagination all the time, and we're never quite aware that we're using it. And that part of the problem and the process is to discover how we are using our imagination on a daily basis without ever really being aware of it. How do we re-educate ourselves so that we literally relearn, if I can put it that way, the spontaneity that we had as children and the sense of it as being totally at our fingertips?